Hey guys, so just a little bit of news that came out today. That this guy here, Vinnie Jones, the guy who has played Juggernaut in the X-Men and other known stuff out there. He's gonna be playing uh, Danny Brickwell, aka the Brick, well known as the Brick. Now he's definitely an interesting cast for that. I think it's definitely a good cast him for that. He's a good actor. He's done some good stuff. He's not Juggernaut. I mean, he was okay as Juggernaut for me. They could have just used him better. So definitely interested to see how they're gonna do this on Arrow. I mean, clearly definitely think it's interesting to see how they're gonna do that, and yeah, I think it was pretty cool that they're going to do this character Brick. I mean, I don't know really much anything about Brick at all. I mean, he was in the Injustice Young Justice TV show, but that was about it. It was like all I really, and even then I won't really remember much about him in there. So, but here the article was actually posted on what's the site? What's the site? I have it on bleedingcool.com. Here's the article where they put it in here, and so I just have it on my site here. So yeah, you can see here that this is the article for Bleeding Cool. And so that's what they're saying, that he's going to be playing, and he'll be appearing in episode 10 and 11 and 12 currently this season. So it'll be definitely interesting to see him in that. And I'm curious to see how they're gonna play him. Is he gonna be, full on, like they say here, he's gonna be a gang leader and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? Is he gonna be a gang leader? Is he actually gonna have powers? Another character like that. And if he's not going to, because in this season they've gone on record and said a lot, like even at Comic-Con, saying that in Arrow, there's so much stuff, like two terrorist attacks have happened in 2 years on Arrow, so they can't have someone do stuff like that. You know what I mean? They can't have another terrorist. So you can't just be another, just be a big gang leader who's gonna come in and uh, you know, um, take over Starling City, whatnot. Um, if he did it um, without causing uh, trouble too much, really, like he just, you know, he just was just a dirty, um, politician and all that stuff, where he was just he's not creating panic and creating really a terrorist. He's just you know, you know, secretly doing other stuff. You know what I mean? So I think that's definitely an interesting way to do it, to see how they're maybe going to use this character. But it definitely is interesting to see how they're going to do it. And when when Arrow's fighting this guy, and he's supposed to be and like unbreakable skin, impenetrable skin. His skin's supposed to be super strong and super tough and whatnot. Not be able to. So I'm interesting to see how they're gonna do. What's gonna happen if Oliver, if Arrow shoots him with an arrow. Are they gonna let it penetrate his skin, and change him up a little bit and just have him as the gang leader, or are they actually gonna have him, as you know, the brute and the impenetrable skin, which I think would be cool. And then they could have that, especially after season episode 10 and 11 or 12. We've already had that by then. We will have already had this the crossover from season for the crossover, yeah, for episode 4, I think, of Arrow and Flash. I think, and so by then we may be ready for another crossover. Definitely by episode 12, we'll be ready for another crossover. So I think that would be a good, if to fight this guy. I mean, I think obviously if they're gonna get this guy, they might bring him in and have him as like a season leader and whatnot. I think it would definitely be interesting to see, have the Flash and Arrow fight this guy. With now that Oliver doesn't have his company, he doesn't have the money to create anything. So it's and then there's Star Labs to fight him, but and then they might need help of someone who's got the resources and right there, like Ray Palmer. I think it'd be definitely interesting to see, um, Ray Palmer and Arrow, team up against this guy. At least, needing the tech help from Ray Palmer. Obviously, not him have turn in. He's not going to be putting on the suit anytime soon. But having him just giving resources to the Arrow and believing in the Arrow's cause because of the way Detective Lance or Captain Lance has been portraying him as such a good person and whatnot. I think it'd be definitely be cool to see them team up to take on this guy. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys, in this about this guy. Um, do you think it's a good casting? I think it's pretty good. And yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Peace out, guys. See you later.